Well, I'm continuing to be out and about here on this beautiful rainy day in Jefferson County. I normally like to talk about Chamber of Commerce weather, but when you live in rural America and you've got fields and crops and yards wanting to grow grass and so forth, we need a little bit of rain. So we'll call this Chamber of Commerce rain. How's that? Everybody loves the rain every once in a while, but not necessarily on a day of a walk. And speaking of a walk, good morning.
Good morning.
We're out here walking around. Introduce yourself and tell me what's going on here, by the way.
I am Lee Dickey. I'm the new Executive Director for CASA of Jefferson County, and we are doing our yearly walk around the courthouse to help bring awareness to child abuse prevention.
And tell me, you had some information in there and about some statistics a while ago that are very difficult for the average individual to comprehend and to understand.
Yes.
Can you tell us that story again, please?
So, last year alone in Jefferson County, there was 331 founded reports of child abuse and neglect. To bring a physical representation to that statistic, the children from the primary center created faces that we were able to display in the courthouse. Along with the faces in the courthouse, you'll also notice that we have blue kids scattered throughout the community. Those children represent the kids nationally that have been suffered from abuse and neglect. That movement started 28 years ago by a grandma that had tragically lost her grandson to child abuse. And that movement has obviously grown over the years.
This is a nationwide event?
This is a nationwide event. Along with the blue kids and the faces that we have in the courthouse, we also have the pinwheels. The pinwheels stand as another representation to bring awareness to child abuse prevention, but they also let us know that there's hope. Kids are fun, they're whimsical, they deserve to be fun and whimsical, they deserve the opportunity to grow and to learn. And the pinwheels represent that one person can impact that and can bring awareness to child abuse prevention.
So now there was an award given out in there a while ago to Becky Wesenut, my good buddy Becky.
Yes.
And she used to be, had your position at CASA.
Yes.
Now, how many of the organizations in town are involved in this? And then tell us a little bit about Becky's involvement in her award.
So there was multiple social service agencies involved in this, CASA, Sparrow, Caritas, DCFS, Lifeboat Alliance, United Way,
Amy Center,
the Amy Center, Angels Cove. I hope I'm not leaving anybody out, but
regardless, but every one of those work with and help with child abuse.
Yes.
And with that many cases, is that enough people to help? Or
no, we always need more. As of January 31st, 2017, in Jefferson County alone, there are 113 children in foster care. So it takes all of us to help work with them. You know, just through CASA alone, we're able to work with about 54 of them, and we want to work with all of them.
Now, all of you are nonprofit organizations.
Yes.
That means that everything is fundraised and volunteers, and I guess you have all the volunteers you need.
No, we always need more volunteers.
And more money.
Yeah, always.
Yeah. So when you see these local organizations, these nonprofits having these fundraisers, the reason for that this is pretty well right on top of the reason.
Yes. Yes, all of our money that our agency earns goes directly back into our programs, back into our volunteers that work with these kids on a basically daily basis. I mean, all of our, besides two positions, mine and my volunteer coordinator, Nancy, all of our positions at the CASA office are volunteers, right. And they are invaluable.
Right, and you have board of directors for each of those, and obviously they're all volunteers.
Yes.
As well, and strong supporters of the organization that they're representing.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, is there anything else you want to say about the walk other than enjoying the rain? I've enjoyed walking in the rain with you.
Yes, we love it.
Be a good name for a song. Be a good name for a song.
Yes.
Just walking in the rain.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me look back up here behind us, see if we see any more umbrellas back there. Look at there. Yeah. There's people out here How many people you think might be here? Any ideas?
I would like to say 70 to 100.
Let's say 1,000.
There we go.
There we got 1,000 people out here. I always like to give big numbers.
Yeah.
But no, sincerely, there is a lot of folks out here. The rain didn't deter them. And one person said, if you can't walk in the rain to help prevent child abuse, when can you help support it? So rain shouldn't bother us at all, because we've all been very blessed and have good, strong families, and we don't have to live in that type of a world.
You're exactly right.
Right, yeah. The sheriff is here, and all the folks there. We greatly appreciate it. So thank you so very much. Look out, Jimmy. He's over there. We got the chief deputy running over there now. But anyway, we made it around the block.
We made it.
And I'm not even winded.
See?
Yeah. Speaking of winded, I'll probably be winded next Saturday, because we're going to have our 5K run, walk, and bicycle ride for the Chamber of Commerce next week. And we hope all the folks, little shameless plug, we hope all the folks will come out and join us for that next week, starting out at the Armory.
Yes.
So you're more than welcome to be a part of it.
All right.
I'll run beside you again next week, but I'm not going to carry the umbrella.
Okay. Well.
All right. All right, good. Okay, thank you so very much. We appreciate it. Well, as I always say, there you have it, straight from the mouth of the people that are going through this and helping these kids. It never ceases to amaze me how these volunteer organizations manage to help so many people and do so much good for the community, because, as you heard, the need for it and the necessity for it is just almost unbelievable. So without further ado, I'm going to figure out how, without getting too awfully wet, to shut this down and tell you to have a great, wonderful